Hey everyone, we're going to evaluate the improper integral or state that it diverges. It's from 0 to infinity of the quantity of x plus 1 times e to the power of negative x dx. It has the form of part 1 for improper integrals with indefinite integration limits. So that's what we're going to use there, infinite integration limits. We are going to have to integrate this. So I'm going to go ahead and do that first, and then we're going to go to this formula. So when you integrate this, I'm just going to use tabular integration. So x plus 1, and I'm going to take all the derivatives so we get to 0. And then for e to the x power, I'm going to take all the integrals. So when you take the derivative of x plus 1, you get 1. Let's copy down x plus 1 first, sorry. Okay, the derivative of x plus 1 is 1. Derivative of 1 is 0. Now copy this down. And the integral of e to the negative x is negative e to the negative x power. And the integral of negative e to the negative x power is e to the negative x power. And then we draw these lines like this. We're going to multiply those two. But this is positive and this is negative. All right, so if I multiply, I'm going to get negative e to the negative x power times x plus 1. And then we have this minus, so this is going to be minus e to the power of negative x. I'm going to go ahead and factor out e to the negative x power. That will give me negative x plus 1 minus 1. And this is going to simplify to e to negative x power, negative x minus 1, which is e to the negative x power, negative x minus 2. So when I integrate, I'm just going to substitute that in. All right, now let's go to our formula. So we're going to go to that, and using part 1 for our improper integrals, we're going to rewrite this as the limit as b approaches infinity. And since we're changing our upper limit from infinity to b, we're going 0 to b. Then we have our function here. Okay, so now we can integrate, which we already did. So we have the limit as b approaches infinity, and we already got what this was. This was negative x minus 2 times e to the power of negative x. All right, and then we're going to evaluate this from 0 to b. So let's go ahead and do that. We have the limit as b approaches infinity, and this is going to be negative b minus 2. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the denominator, and this is going to be e to the b power. Then we have minus, and when you plug in 0, you're going to get negative 2, and the 0 here is going to be to the first power. Now what happens here is this number here, when you put in a large number here, this denominator is going to grow a lot faster than the numerator. So this limit just goes to 0. This is just the constant, so you have minus a negative 2, and that equals 2. So that is your limit. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.